One of the cool things about a woman, there's many, but one of the cool things is she can't hide her feelings for you. If a woman likes you, she's into you, you will know that. And that's a sign. You should learn that as a guy. You should keep that in your back pocket, that a woman cannot truly hide her feelings.
I need you here.
If a woman is into you, she might fumble her speech and she might speak faster than what she normally speaks. Just watch her mannerisms, the way she talks. And if her voice is moving a little faster than normal, you know there's a good chance that woman might be into you.
I'm talking too fast. I can't control myself.
Why would a woman speak fast? Faster than normal? Well, she's probably a little nervous being around you. You probably excite her and she doesn't know what to do, so she just speaks a little faster. That's a sign that the woman probably likes you. Most women, they think about the guy they're into. They have a built-in image of him in her mind. And that image that the woman has in her mind, it's a good image. You know, women have this really good imagination. They're like dreamers, and they start thinking like, I'd like to marry that guy, and I'd like to have him be the father of my children. And they start thinking of a future, and they start thinking, you know, like this guy would make a good husband. And they start planning like their children's names. They start having all this stuff going on. When a woman's truly into you, then the guy probably just wants to have sex. Yeah, you guys are dogs, I know it. Roof, roof. And the woman, she's thinking about that future, that big, beautiful future with you. And the guys are not quite thinking that far ahead. Just look at women, what they do. They read romance novels. They watch TV shows about romance, movies. They go ahead and they just get into the romantic side of things. Their imagination runs deep. A woman really has this fantasy of a future. All women want to get married. They picture a beautiful wedding, and they just have this complete image that most guys probably don't really have. These signs, you will know if a woman truly isn't into you. And also, the woman will go ahead and touch you more. She'll touch you when she's close to you. You'll feel her rubbing on your shoulders, and she'll go ahead and she'll just touch you. And if you're sleeping with her, she'll go ahead and be touching you all the time. When a woman has a touch for you, a feel like that, you know truly that woman is into you. A woman who's not into you will not do that. She'll do the opposite. She'll sleep on the other side of the bed. She won't want to touch you. She won't want to have physical contact. It'll be difficult for her to probably give you a kiss. So if a woman is truly into you, she's not going to behave that way. She's really going to want to be with you. She's going to want to touch you. She's going to be as close as she can to her man. One thing that all you guys must understand, if your woman is not touching you, she doesn't have this feeling for you, if she just tolerates you, you know that there's probably another man that she's fantasizing about. She's possibly doing that to another man. So just remember that if a woman is into you, she's going to go ahead and make physical contact.
I am a woman in love.
When a woman is into you, she's a different person. She'll be in your space. She'll make this contact. The woman just can't simply get enough of you. I dated this woman once that when we're in public, we'd always be walking somewhere and she'd always be like 10 steps ahead of me. And I was like, hey, honey, come back here. Let me hold your hand. Let me give you a hug. She would not do that for the most part, maybe once in a blue moon. And that's a clear sign to you guys that the woman just isn't into you. If she doesn't want to be proud of you, proud that you're her man, that you're together, that you're a couple. If a woman just doesn't really want to do that, you know clearly that that woman's just not into you.
Love you, but absolutely not.
One of the big mistakes that foreigners have, especially with Filipinas, is that the men think that money can buy the love. Let's say the guy has lots of money. Let's say he sends money to the family or the woman, and he supports her. And he's like, that woman really loves me because I'm taking care of her and I'm feeding her family and so forth. But the truth cannot be further, because that woman will not love you for money. Men think that the money will buy everything, that a man can just go ahead and behave any way he wants and not take care of himself. The woman will fall in love with him. But that's just simply not true.
Never gonna happen.
If a woman doesn't have feelings for you, she probably doesn't have feelings for you. And all the money in the world you send her, if she says, like, I'm not into that guy, but I'll take his money, she's not into you. And you're just wasting your money. Why? Because the girl is just taking your money. And all the money in the world you send this like woman, and you think, I send her more money, she's gonna love me more and more. But the truth is, she's not gonna love you more and more. And if she doesn't have that love in her heart, all the money in the world will not buy a Filipina's love. For me, I want a woman with true desire in her heart and not just being bought for money. And that true desire is real. It's real in a woman. You know, women are sophisticated these days. They know what they want. And like I say, you just can't buy this desire with money. That's why I say in my last shows, don't send money on like Gcash and Western Union, because women that just want money definitely are not truly into you. And that's a sign that you know that the woman is just a scammer, or she just doesn't really care about you. She cares about the money. How can I get turned on by a woman that's not into me? How can I get turned on by a woman who just wants money? I mean, that's impossible. I truly want a woman who I'm high in her mind, that will die for me. They'll go to the end of the earth for me, and that you can feel that love. She wants to touch you. She wants to be with you. She's proud of you. She's proud that you're her man. And you just feel it. I mean, how can you not feel love? That's one thing about love. You can't touch it, but you can feel it. And if you don't feel that love, you don't feel that connection, that your woman sees you as somebody special in her life and she wants to just be with you and take care of you, it's better not to waste your time with that woman. It's better to take your money and your time and go find somebody else that wants to give that love and attention and that time and that feeling of love to you. I want my woman into me, affectionate, that she wants me. I don't want a woman that it's a chore for her to love me, to hug me, to touch me. Give me a kiss, honey. And she's like, oh my gosh, I gotta kiss this guy. Okay, close my eyes. This is difficult. And then she kisses you. And she's like, why did I kiss that guy? You don't want that. You don't want that woman. Get rid of her. And if a woman just can't show that kind of affection, if it's a chore for her to kiss you, to hug you, to love you, get rid of her. Find somebody else. If a girl's into you, she's going to go ahead and initiate the contact. She'll initiate getting close to you, kissing you. She'll initiate touching you. She'll initiate having sex with you. And you'll know by that woman's actions, the way she behaves, the way she wants to be with you, that you know that that woman is truly into you. Also, if that woman's into you, she's going to start changing her mannerisms. Maybe 6 months, 9 months later, she's going to start like becoming more like you. She wants to be close to you. Maybe her physical appearance will start changing and being more like you when she really loves you. Look at the guys with their dogs. You see these guys with these dogs, and then you look with the dogs, and then the guys look like the dogs. The women look like the dogs. Why? Because they're into their animals. They're into their pets. And also a woman who's into a guy, their physical countenance may change and be more like you. Even her speech pattern, her speech may be more like you. She may sound like you. She may pick up your hobbies. She may like the same food as you. She'll just like to emulate her whole life to be like the man she's truly into. Guys, this has happened to me when I date a woman and she's not into me. She doesn't have any of the same interests. She doesn't support my blogging. She doesn't like motorcycles. She doesn't like the things that I like. And we're opposites. And if you're dating a woman and she just doesn't like the things that you like and she doesn't want to like them, you know that that woman truly isn't into you.
Sound like your problem.
Like I say, if that woman's into you, she'll be like a carbon copy of you. She'll want to be like you. And if a woman starts wanting to like emulate you, you'll know that that woman truly is into you. Also, for every Filipina, they're jealous. Filipinas are jealous creatures, and every woman who's into you will be jealous of the next woman. She'll look around and she'll see every woman as a threat to her man. So if a woman is jealous, she doesn't want a woman by her man, you know that that woman probably is into you.
Jealous?
You just don't have to do anything to make a Filipina jealous. They have that in their nature. So men, what you have to do is you have to work on being the best man that you can be. And that's all you need to do is just work on yourself, keep yourself in shape, keep yourself a good catch, and that woman will definitely stay jealous of other women. Women, they're territorial. They're territorial of the guy that she likes. They don't want no women getting close to their guy. So guys, if you just see a woman really says, you know, like, I want to be with you and I don't want you to chat or be with other women. I want an exclusive relationship. I want to be loyal to you. I want you to be loyal to me. I want to have a territorial relationship. You know, guys, that that woman is truly into you. Filipinas are competitors. They're competitors. They compete with the other woman for the best guy. So if you become the best guy and stay that best guy, that woman will always compete for you. The woman wants it to be known. This is my guy. This is my territory. Any girl that's truly into her guy, she's going to want a portion of his time. And when it's time to leave her guy, she'll be sad. And, you know, the heart will grow fonder with when he leaves, when he's not with her. And that woman will definitely have stronger feelings for her man. Guys, these are tips. These are good tips that you'll know. You'll know if that woman is truly into you. So go ahead and apply those to your life. If that woman's into you, you have this great relationship, go ahead and honor and keep that relationship. Don't let that relationship die for the best of your ability. And maybe you'll have a forever love. But anyways, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. And we're going to see you next video.